There's a couple things that make us different. So one is, like I said, we have a lot of different programs, and there's always new ideas and new ways of doing things. Laws change and everything. The problem with some property management companies is when they get those things, they test them out on their owners' properties, and say, hey, we're going to see how this works. We don't do that. So it's a good thing, bad thing, I guess. A good thing for our owners, bad thing for my portfolio, but is we test everything on my portfolio. Like I said, we have a pretty extensive portfolio, and we're able to test these things out, perfect out those systems to make sure that it is accomplishing what we want it to do. It's a win-win. I always tell my team that owners are our clients, tenants are our customers. We have to walk that middle road of keeping everybody happy, because if I keep my tenants happy, they stay longer, which keeps my owners happy. So it has to be a win-win across the board, and it's a difficult line to walk sometimes. So we use that to roll out new programs, new offerings, different things of that nature. Another thing that makes us pretty unique is, it's selfish why I built out this company is, like I said, we have a decent sized portfolio, but my wife was not involved at all, and we joke that she couldn't name a single address that we owned. Well, that made me very nervous, so I'm like, if I died tomorrow or was unable to do something, she had no idea where to start even. And that was the whole purpose why I was doing this, was to do something for my family. So it made me very nervous that way. So when I built out this company, I wanted to have that in mind. And in turn, it helps the owners too. A lot of property management companies, they have a property manager. And basically, if that property manager is sick or goes on vacation or whatever, everything stops, or they're overwhelmed or whatever. So we take a different approach, and we call it a departmentalized approach. So I have over 30 employees, and I'm a firm believer in personality profiles and finding a person that matches that position. So we have very specialized people that do very specialized tasks, and there's a lot of duplicity built into our systems. So in other words, somebody that is like my leasing person, very friendly, outgoing, things like that, that's not the same person I want doing my collections or my evictions, or a very detailed, repetitive task, like lease renewals or things like that. So we hire different people to do each of those roles. So I think we get the best performance out of them. I think the employees enjoy it better because it's in their natural personality of what they enjoy to do. And so again, it's a win-win situation. But the biggest thing that we get is if I have somebody, sick, there's a tragedy, or God forbid they leave the company doesn't stop. If I'm not there, the company doesn't stop. I designed out the systems, I designed out the processes to run whether I'm there or not. There's lots of checks and balances in place to make sure that these systems are, constantly being checked, improved, things of that nature. So when something goes wrong, it's very simple for us to go through and say, hey, is it a people issue? Is it a process issue? There's something wrong with our process where, we can go back and fix, make sure it never happens again? Or somebody not following that process where maybe it's a training issue, or we have to replace that person. So.